Friends, welcome back to discussion on functions. So, in our previous class, we are discussing about introduction to functions. Now, I would like to write some code about the functions. Now, I am going to discuss the following points about the functions. One, functions, functions without arguments, the functions without arguments. The second one, functions with global arguments or global variables. The third one, functions with call by value. And the fourth one, functions with call by reference. We know that the function is a self referential structure or self-contained program. Suppose we are going to be define a function. Suppose I am going to be define. Definition means writing the code for the function void x, y, z. I am going to write this function. So in this function, I am going to be declare some variables. Suppose int a comma b. These are the local variables for this block, and I am going to be perform the operation int c equal to a plus b. This is right. Suppose we can call this function in another function, that maybe here I am going to be consider the main program. Here we are also declare the function, which function we are going to be use void x, y, z, right? X, Y, Z, I am going to x, y, z, right? So after writing certain code, here I am going to be call the function x, y, z. So this is over. When I am call the function, the program control transfer to the function. Here I am not going to be supply any data as a parameters as the arguments here, and also here I am not going to be receive any arguments. So I am just process the data within the local block of the function, in this block of the function. Such a functions sometimes known as the procedures. The procedures can perform certain tasks. They are not written anything back. So suppose I am going to be give certain data to the functions. Suppose again consider main, right? Here I declare the function void xyz int comma int. So I am try to use two integer arguments as a function arguments. Here we are going to call it as a function arguments or parameters, and I am going to consider int a equal to 10, int b equal to 20. Actually, after that I am going to write certain code, and here I am going to call the function xyz, and this is the end of the main program. Here I am going to, sorry, in calling of the function, I supply a and b. I transfer a value comma b value, a comma b. Here I am going to be in the definition of the function void xyz int m comma int n, right? I am going to perform certain operations on m and n. Suppose I say that the k is the local variable for this function, k equal to m plus n, and something this function is over. When we call the function, the program control transfer to the function definition, and also we can observe that the value of a and b, the value of a and b is copied to the variables m and n. That means the 10 is transferred to m and 20 is transferred to n actually, right? The 10 is transferred to m and 20 is transferred to n. Here the parameters or the variables used in a function call is known as a actual parameters or actual arguments. The parameters used in the function definition, these are known as the formal parameters, right, or formal arguments. So whenever we write the function, actually this is known as, we are going to write here like that, void function name and parameter list. Suppose here I am going to consider int m comma int n, right? This is known as the function header. This is known as the function header. So the remaining is known as the, within the braces, this is the function body in general. The general syntax of the function is, right, return type, return type, that means what actually the function returns, and function name, and within the braces argument list. So this is the function body. So this is the general syntax of the functions. Now I am going to be try to be explain and execute in online about the functions. The first one, the functions without arguments. That means about the procedures. Friends, please observe. I am going to be write the code in online and try to execute it. Please observe carefully. So I am going to be consider the C online compiler, right? Now I am start my typing hash include stdio.h. Next I am going to write void main, right? And then I start the body of the main. Here I am going to be declare one function void xyz. Xy, suppose ABC I am going to be consider xy, right? So this function cannot take any arguments, and, right? And here I am going to write printf. We are in main program backslash n for transferring the control into the next line, right? Here I am going to be write one more printf, right? Function demonstration backslash n, right? Now I call the function xy, sorry, no arguments are there, function xy, right? So now again I am going to write printf, right? End of main program backslash n. So I write this code. Okay, friends. Now below that one, I define that void xy. The xy not take anything, right? That is the function header. This is the function body. Printf, printf. We are in xy function backslash n, right? So I write only one statement in this function, right? So now I try to be execute this one. What happened when the function is called xy, the program control transfer to xy and print we are in xy function and back to the main program. Printf end of main program. Right now I try to run this one. Right, please observe carefully. So we are in main program. This is the first line in main program. Function demonstration. This is the second line. We are in function, xy function. This is in the function and end of the main program. Again, the statement in the main program. Please observe carefully here, right? We are in the main program. This is in the program and these two lines in the main program, which are appeared in the output after function call. When we call the function, the program control transfer to here and it will be executed and back to the end of the main program. This is so once again we observe the outputs here, right? We can understand this one. Now I change the simple modification, that is here I am going to declare some variables int x, uh, suppose int a equal to 12 and int b equal to 13. Right? Now I am going to perform the operation. Just for example, sum of the two numbers. I write print sum of two numbers is percentage d backslash n, right, comma a plus b. Right? Okay, friends, please observe carefully semicolon. So here a and b are the local variables to this function. The a and b not available in main program. Right? Now I try to be execute this one. Right? So I am going to write something bad in line number 16. Some error is there. I will correct this one. Int a equal to 12 b equal to 13, line number 16, sum of two numbers. Oh, sorry, here I am not going to miss the printf. Okay, right. We are in the main program. The function demonstration, we are in xy function. Sum of two numbers is 25, end of the main program. So the xy are the, sorry, the a and b are the local variables to the function xy. So these variables are not available in main program. Let us consider, suppose I am going to be try to be print the variables printf value of a is percentage d backslash n comma a. It actually generate the error because a is not defined, a is not known. So the program is not executed, error will be generated because a is available or a and b are available only within this block, not available in this block. Just to identify that a undeclared, so a is not available. So these are the variables local to the block. Suppose I am going to be declare again, suppose some variable here, suppose int m equal to 1 2 3. So the variable m is local to the main program. So I am going to change the value of m is, the value of m is 123. Now I am going to be, this one is executed. The value of m is printed. After that, the function is called. After that, the sum is uh, calculated and printed and back to the main program. Now we execute this one. Right? We are in main program. Value of m is 123. We are in xyz function, sum of the two numbers. Even the m, here we observe that the m is local to the main function. The m value is not available to the xy function. Now for that reason printf, we are going to be check value of m is percentage d backslash n, right, comma m. Okay, we can observe that here also the error will be generated because there is no m in the log. So again I check that one. This is the error, right? M is undeclared. So we can observe, what we can understand is the variables which are declared inside the block inside the functions that are local to that blocks or local to that functions. Suppose we would like to declare the variable which is available for both of the function and main program. We can declare the variables at the global. Now here I am going to be declared int k equal to k equal to 455. 455. Now we can observe that. Now here I am going to be print the value of k. Printf. Printf. Sorry, before the main program, I try to be print this one. Right. Now I am going to printf. Printf. Value of k is percentage d backslash n comma k semicolon. So again we try to be print that the value of k is here in the function xy. Now we are going to write here and k. Just I modify the code. Now I try to be execute. Here the k is declared and initialized before all the programming blocks. That means all two blocks, both main function and xy function. Now let us consider. So we are in main program demonstrate the local value for the main value of m is 123. We are in xy function, right? The sum of two numbers is 25. Value of k equal to 455 and value of k is 455. So the first one, this is printed and then back to that one. After the function call, the program control comes to here and execute this one. Suppose for clarification, I'm going to be cut this one. I'm going to be write this one before this statement. Before the statement, then it is very easy. This is the first it will print the I am say that local value m is this one. This is the global value. So how we are going to use the global value? This is also the global value because k is declared globally. Global value of k, right? Main program function demonstration. Local value is 123. Global value k equal to 455. The program control transfer to the xy, right? Please observe here xy, and then we are going to be perform the operation, right? Addition of two numbers, right? And then we are going to be print the value of k, and after completing the function execution, the program the control backs to the main program. Next instruction after the function call, that is the end of the main program. This is the best example for the global declaration. Now we can observe one more thing. After completing the printing of 123 k value, I'm going to be change the k value as k equal to, right, k plus k, k equal to, let us consider, sorry, k equal to k plus 5, 5, that equal to 455 plus 5, 450. Now we can observe what is the k value in the function, right? Right? You can observe that the k value in the main program is 455 because it is printed before modification. Global k value in main, you can write in main. Here I am going to write global k value in function. Now I try to be execute this one for the clarity. Right? I am going to be delete these two, delete this one. Right? we are in main program. Local value of m equal to 123. Global value k before modification in main is 455. Right? We call the function xy and sum of the two numbers 25. Global k value is equal to 460. 460. Please observe that. After we are going to be change the k value after printing it in a main program. So that means here the value is changed. The changed value is available to the function also. Now again, let us consider I am going to be change k value in the function k equal to again k plus 10. I am going to change the k value in the function, right? Here again I am going to be printf, printf, right? Global k value after change in function is percentage d slash n comma k, and end of the statement semicolon. Now we run, right? We observe that, right? The first the value of the k equal to 455. We print that one, and then we are going to be increase the value of k 5, and then we call the function. In a function call, we print the global k value that equal to 460. That is observed here, right? This is observed here. Even after printing the value, I am again change the k value, k equal to k plus 1, 470, and function execution is completed, and it is back to the main program, right? Here I write global k value 470. That means we are going to be change the global value, global variable values, either in any programming block that is available to the entire program. I hope you can understand. Otherwise, I am going to be copy this entire code and I am going to be paste in a, I try to be paste in a particular document, right? Please observe that. Here I am going to be explain once again. I am going to make it good visibility, right? Okay, friends. Now you can observe that now the value of the k is declared as global here. So this is the global declaration. So the k value is available. The k value is available here also. The k value is available here also. Now I am going to be printed the k value. Now the k value is 455 here in this statement. After that, I am going to be increase the k value that equal to plus 5. After that, I am going to be call the function. When I am going to be call the function, the control transfer from here to this function. Now, what is the k value? 460. In the function, I am going to be print the k value. So, the 460 is printed. Here the 460 is printed. After that I am again increase the global variable value k as 10, now 470, but function execution is completed. Now the program control back to the where it is go. Please observe carefully where it should be go. Right? It is go to the up to here. Sorry. It is go to the next instruction of the function call. So now here the global k value after change in function is 470. That means we are going to be change the global value at either in the any module. The value is available to the entire program. And here we can observe that this is the function declaration. This is the local variable to main module or main function. And here a and b are the local variables, local variables to xy, local variables to xy function. Okay, friends, I hope you can understand. Next time, I'm going to be write the code and explain actually the call by value and call by reference. Thank you.